Okay, leaving Rio off to Sao Paulo. About to board left-hand flight, what you see over here. Man, I wish I had more time here, man. It goes so fast, man. I just turned around, I got here and having so much fun. And I love the city too. Of course I want to vlog and put videos out. But at the same time, I also want to enjoy my time too, and sometimes not even think about the camera. But I know my job is to show you guys my hotel experience. So, about to board this flight. It's really quick. It's only going to be an hour. Same thing like we came before. Check into my hotel, relax, and then see more Sao Paulo, which is, like I said, I've never seen prior to coming here before. So, about to jump on this flight. Don't even close my eyes for a second, because as soon as we get up, we'll be right down. So let's get on the flight. Let's go. Ivan, let's go, bro. Well, we have arrived back in Sao Paulo, man. Time to shoot some more footage. As we're here, Carnival is winding down. We are staying at the Grand Hyatt Hotel. Man, let me tell you guys one thing. Towards the end of your trip, you always want to go out hard, man. Just reward yourself after partying and doing all that stuff down in Rio and starting over here. We're gonna treat ourselves to one of the very nicer places, and we're staying at the Grand Hyatt. I'm gonna show you guys inside and what it looks like. Let's go. All right. Ooh, we're seeing it live. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. All right. All right. Ooh, shit. Joint is nice. Put my bag down. Nice bed. Yo, I think I got the best view out here, man. Shoot. Watch out, man. Got it on my desk. You know what I'm saying? The office and everything. Yo, shout out to Ivan, bro. This is the one who put me on, bro. Ivan, you know what you're doing out here, bro. And the shower. Yo, look at the little vanity set, everything. You got everything over nice over here. Boom, the tub. Ooh, and the shower. And that, and the bidet. Yeah, man. This is nice. Now, honestly, you guys are gonna ask, how much is it? How much you pay? What's going on? This was 500. About 500. Let's just say 550 for 2 days. That's over here. But to be over here in this suite, and after partying so much from Carnival, and it's still going on, you know? It's just kind of dying down. But after partying so much, man, it feels good just to come to a place where there's not that much noise. You can kind of relax, sit down, kick your shoes off. You know what I mean? You can do a little one of these, put up here, say what's up. Got a nice TV, bro. I might just take a nice shower. I'm gonna be in that joint for at least an hour. Beautiful restaurant and stuff downstairs. And there's more things to see, man. I'm gonna give you the full tour of this hotel and show you more of the city back in Sao Paulo. Great time, man. Let's do it. All right, guys. We've made it to the town of Liberdade. This is the largest Japanese community outside of Japan and all of the world itself. There's a huge area that we're about to go into. Check it out. It has a lot of Japanese culture, shops, restaurants, and believe it or not, it's in Brazil. So, from my understanding, what you said, this is the largest one outside of Japan too as well. You've been here before. This is my first time.
Yes.
Originally, a lot of Japanese immigrants came over here when slavery had ended. So they had migrated over to Brazil for the cheap labor, and they just established their own community within this area, which we're about to go in and check out. So I'm very interested in seeing what's going on around here. Maybe try some Japanese style foods, or maybe Japanese food with a Brazilian twist to it, just to see what's going on in this area. So I'm about to cross the street. As you guys can see, look, they have the lanterns over there, and then you can start seeing it. It's a little Chinatown. Most countries have their own version of a Chinatown or a Japanese town, but this one actually, the residents live here, and they have it. So you're gonna get a little bit more authenticity added to it. So Ivan, you ready to go and check it out?
Let's go ahead and take a look.
All right, let's go. Now it's starting to feel a little bit more like a Japanese town. As you can see, the trees, the flowers behind me, the beautiful city of Sao Paulo. This is a huge, huge city. This stretches out forever. We originally tried to get on the train, but couldn't find the stop. So I told you we'd probably end up taking an Uber just to get there, just because we're limited on time. So we're about to walk into the area, check it out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going left or right. I'm kind of using Ivan as a source of guide since he's been here before. Or we'll stumble on a place that, you know, if we see something that strikes our interest along the way, we're gonna get it. So you can see even some of the writing is in Japanese on some of the buildings. It's a blend of both cultures within one. So as you can see right here, a lot of cool things. All right, gotta watch the street. I almost got it. All right, let's go. It seems like they've kept a lot of customs and traditions, even though they're living in a different country. This is also one of the areas where you can find a lot of Japanese anime, street art. So the cool thing about it, like I mentioned, they live in this community, so they've still been able to bring over a lot of their culture and a lot of their things over to this area. And you can see, look, boom, the Japanese animation on the wall. Got some Dragon Ball Z, some things over there. Trying to navigate between bikes and walking in the middle of the road and kind of showing you guys everything we're seeing right over there. More things down there. Definitely feels like a Japanese town, which is 100%. But yeah, like I said, guys, this is a community where a lot of people live already. So, you know, we'll get to see what we have going on over here. Like everything, even look, the up here. Momo, boom, right there. Hey, yo, see that? All right, we made it inside the market. As you can see, the lines that we were coming up or trying to go in some of these restaurants are way too long to even get in. We just came at the lunch hour, so it's better for us to hit up one of these stalls, walk around, see what we like, if something strikes our interest. I'm just kind of showing you guys an overall view of what it looks like. And if I see something I like, what is this? Okay, let's check it out. Yep. All right. Hold this for a second. It looks like some type of stir fry. There's rice, broccoli. Oh, tofu chicken.
Is it good?
It's really good, man.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah. The chicken is like very seasoned really well.
This is the best we can do because the lines are just insane.
Right. They give you a little sample of it, so yeah. You want to try it out?
No, I'm good. We can keep walking.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to eat here, which I don't know where we. If we were to eat here, I don't know where we actually go.
Yeah, it's kind of like you
kind of have to stay
eat it and walk.
Yeah. This one's good too.
Which one?
Here.
Boom.
It's the same people.
Oh, same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's walk down further. I mean, you don't want to go to the very first place you see, you know? See where usually the biggest line is, or find out something you like. I'm pretty sure there's more stalls and stops to check out, so let's go do it. I do got to pick up some souvenirs, bring some things over here, get some Japanese bonsai trees, plants over here, artwork, more trinkets, things like you see. Some comics, books, everything, magazines, everything you could think of. From Hello Kitty stuff, Pikachu. Yes. Here's the artwork. Clothing. So it's like a market, I guess. Outdoor market. Okay, now we know when we come back. Yes, and now you guys know when you come. This is over here. So boom, metro station right over here. And it's 2 blocks away from where we're staying at. So just take the thing down there and then you guys should be able to figure it from there. Yes, yes. I love food, man, so, you know what I mean? Yeah.
2 o'clock.
That's why I was like, man, when she handed that sample out, I was like, I need something, right? This is, you know, but I still need more than this because this is not going to put me through.
Yeah. We haven't eaten at all.
Clothes for kids, komodos. Wow, they got everything out here. Every little thing. You forget that you're in Brazil, not Japan. So look at the artwork, man. Handbags.
All right, we're moving away from the actual market here. So if you want to eat something,
I think if we go in here.
That's a grocery store.
A grocery store, okay.
Yeah, that's a grocery store right there. But if you want to eat something, we need to go back in there.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and find something.
Okay. Right. This is good, but it's not going to hold me over.
So,
and I work better when I have food in me. So I'm going to try to find something to eat. And then once I do it, I'll show you guys where everything is. I'm sorry. All right, guys, so we're in line. We ordered some food. Here's our ticket. We're just waiting for it to come out. I don't know half of these things I'm about to try, but I'm willing to try anything that's over there. I'm just kind of looking at the pictures and saying, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. I'll give you my review on it. But right now, yeah, we're just waiting for them to call our number. I got some type of poke salmon, and I also got a Korean hot dog. There's another stall that's literally right next to me, this one, which I want to also check out too. Looks like everything is like tempura based. So I'm just gonna go in this point and say I want this, and pay, that's it. But after this, we're gonna go check out some more stalls and kind of show you guys everything. Because I mean, there's a lot of things here. It's in a congested and crowded area too as well. There's a lot of people out here, man, right now. And every single line is long to get into all these spots. So I might go to this one because there's really a short line right here. All right, guys, I try to have a free hand and hold the camera and everything at the same time. But it looks like, yes. What's up, brother? Okay, hold on. 1 second, guys. All right, so it's really hard, as you can see. I got a drink in my hand, 3 different food items, and I got this poke salmon dish right over here. I want to give you guys a view of it, but right now on this stick is the ladies' fried balls over here are the bacalhau, which is codfish. And then Ivan and I both got one of these
hot dogs.
Hot dogs, Japanese style hot dogs. It seems like there's some sauce on it, a barbecue or?
Yeah, some barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. And then there's also a fish cake, or no, I'm sorry, salmon cake fritter, which you see over here. Again, guys, it's hard to hold all of this, eat it and everything. I'll give you my honest review after I'm done eating, but I mean, this is a chance for me to get some food in because I've been starving. I haven't eaten all day. Neither have you, have you?
No.
This is our first meal
of the day. And it's almost 2 o'clock.
And I know my boy's sweating over here. It's hard, and he don't like that heat. See, the heat heard you talking about him, saying, oh, last night you were like, oh, I love it. I'm back. It was a little chilly. For me, I hate the cold. If anything that's under 70 degrees, I don't want to take it. I love this 90. Today's 81, by the way.
It's too hot.
Yeah. And also, look, listen, it's summertime, so this is what it is, you know?
Yeah,
but time to eat, get this down on this food, and I'll give you guys my review. So one more time again, we have the bacalhau fried fish cod. See over here, the shrimp, looks like a fish cake, and one of the hot dogs. All right, I'm gonna eat, man, I'm hungry. Let's go. All right, guys, that was a tight squeeze to be able to get in there, and even finding a place. There's not really a place you can sit down and eat. So we kind of had to stand and eat, and it was also, like I said, hard recording and seeing all that at the same time and eating at the same time. So this is pretty much the square itself. Are we going left?
Yes.
Okay.
Way early before the crowd gets in.
Yeah.
But that gives you a vibe.
All right. So yeah, we're trying to walk through this crowd right now, but at least we got some food in us, fueled up. But pretty much it's like a repeat of the same thing. As you guys can see, there's a lot of knickknacks and clothing, all types of things. Like I said, open air market you have down here. But yeah, this whole area is only a couple blocks, so and then everything else is pretty much residential as you walk down. So something strikes my eye as far as these things. There is one particular thing that I'm looking for. If I find it, I will grab it and get one while I'm here. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm gonna search around, see if I can find it. It's a gift for someone back home, so I don't want to say it just in case I can't find it and I have to go somewhere else, or I can't find this particular gift at all. So let's see what we can explore.
That's a big church, yeah. It's a very popular church, actually.
And for what reason? Why is it that way?
You know, to be honest with you, I don't remember exactly the story, but what struck me when I went in there is that they have a lot of different saints, like black saints and stuff like that. And that is not something that you often see in churches.
Yeah, outside of the U.S. or even anywhere else, anywhere in the world. You know, and think about it. It's that in a Japanese neighborhood within Brazil.
Yeah, because this neighborhood actually was a black neighborhood.
Okay. Prior to the
switch, but once slavery ended, and they started bringing the Japanese to work, they basically took over.
Okay.
So you know, there's a lot of stories here, but that's why you have that statue right there. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of the reason. This was a black area in the past. The way are the blacks here in Sao Paulo, I really don't know, because you've been here, you notice there's not that many.
Right, no.
It's a pretty white city.
One of the reasons why he was able, you could pick me out, you know, you could just be like, oh, there he is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so as diverse as Sao Paulo is now, I don't know if this particular area, we don't know nowhere, but there really isn't many people that look like us. I tried to get this guy into the dashiki, but I was not successful. But it's happening in cities actually. We go to Africa, you're gonna have to rock that.
Okay,
dashiki,
you guys hear that? All right, all right. I'll rock it for at least one day. All right. You can use this video as evidence to say, yo, Mo, where's your dashiki at, man? You said you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? You're gonna hold me to my word, so
that's right.
I'll do it.
You gotta represent for Africa everywhere I go.
Mama Africa, of course we have to, bro. Yes.
This is for the motherland.
All right, guys, normally, you know me, I don't like going into churches anywhere in the world. Not to say that I'm not a religious person, but it's just, for me, it's just, I just don't like filming things like that. But I even suggested, man, you can't come to Sao Paulo without going to this famous cathedral.
Yeah, it's a big church. We're not gonna go inside, we don't need to, but it's the heart of Sao Paulo. And from there was a tremendous amount of homeless people there. Sao Paulo is huge, over 21 million inhabitants, so you can imagine, even like 1%, if like 1% is homeless, like what it means as far as numbers of people. But the government is slowly moving them away from the area. So I don't know where they are now. Maybe they're still there, maybe not, I don't know. But it's just a good area to go walk. And I've done like all kind of tours there. Like there's different malls, there's different things. It's a good place to place yourself in Sao Paulo. It's like that church, it's like Notre Dame in Paris. Like it's just one of those things you just have to see.
Okay, well, I'm gonna trust his word. He hasn't let me down yet. So let's go ahead and find this church or this area, and then we'll check it out and see if we can get inside and maybe show you some things. If not, we'll show you from the outside, so at least you kind of know where it is when you go check it out. Okay, so this is the church behind me. As you can see, it's heavy security over there. This area, from what I was hearing, used to have a lot of homeless people over here that you couldn't even enter the church. They would harass you, by the time you got over there. But there's a lot of police officers all around, and now you're able to walk into the church unbothered. They kind of moved the homeless people towards the other area, or at least not in front of the building, to be able to harass you. But yeah, this is a giant cathedral. Like, just like Ivan said, man, it kind of, you get that Notre Dame vibe, or you get that Sagrada Familia vibe if you're in Spain. Going down further, you'll be able to see a lot of bars, restaurants, and now it's much cooler here. Now, like, boom, we got the palm trees over there. The sun has slightly dropped, but yeah, so far, this is a more open area space to where we were before. We're away from the market and away from the food vendors, but this is the church, as you guys can see. So you can go inside. I don't think I can record inside it and show it you guys, so I'm just gonna pretty much show you from the outside. But yes, it's just like the Notre Dame Sagrada Familia area. This is all the people over there on this side, I guess, sitting on the steps to eat food or chill. I wish we knew about this earlier, but we were stuck. We really didn't have a spot to go. So, I'm gonna check out this area down over here and go and try to find some more souvenirs and see what else is to explore. So you were saying there's a lot, obviously you guys I'll show you around. You can see there's still a lot of homeless people here. You kind of get waves. No one's really harassing you or bothering you overtly, but the presence is still here, but they're not
on the church door, and you said this was, I mean, the last time you were here, it was even more dangerous for you to walk up. You really couldn't even get close up to the church.
You could not walk here. It was people everywhere, and they were shooting dope like in broad daylight. This whole area was basically the sleeping, area. And you can see what the police has done. They're parking right in front of the church now. It's very unique to have the cops like right there in front of the church, And then the homeless people are like moved on the side. But it's not just about moving people away, it's about fixing a problem. And what you see, they have food over there and they're feeding these people because they don't have jobs, Unemployment is really high in Brazil, generally. But it's even worse in Sao Paulo. A lot of people move here for job opportunities, and when it doesn't work out, they end up on the street. So it's very, very sad. But shout out to Sao Paulo because they're doing something about it. There's definitely less of them, a lot less.
Yeah. And Sao Paulo being the financial district, the biggest city in all Brazil, and you still have a problem. But these problems like this are all over the world, So we're not here to, bring any negativity to it, but we're also showing you the reality of what's going on. I mean, you have all these nice church and all this money that goes into these churches, right? But the real purpose, if it's about helping people and putting yourself out there, it's about, getting these people off 100%. The streets.
100%.
That's one of the reasons why, like I said, I like churches, but I don't really like going in them because I see all the money and all that stuff that goes inside of it. And sometimes you got to pay like an entrance fee to get into as well. So I'm like, I get it, it's for the upkeep of the stuff. But most countries, churches, there's like tax-free, there's stuff like that. Or all the money goes into the church. So that's, for me, that's why I was just like, I just rather not go inside. I can kind of show you guys what it is and where we're at. I mean, because, we're all about giving back and helping other people, you know what I mean? So, but onward?
Onward, man.
Onward, okay. All right, onward. Brahma's calling me right now. That would be really, really nice right now to cool off. You like those,
the pictures? Oh, wait.
No, I'm saying, you like that soda that I put you on too?
Oh,
right?
man, it's really good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of 7-Up, but not quite. A little bit of Mountain Dew, but not quite.
It's a little cherry.
It's a little cherry, but it's so good, man.
Yeah.
That's what I drink now.
They're so refreshing, man. I like it.
Refreshing.
Yeah, well, I gotta have them. Like I said, every time I come here, I gotta get one. It's more authentic here.
That's right.
You can get them back home. They still sell
I
them.
need to find it.
So you have to go into like maybe some of like the ethnic food markets, and you'll be able to find them. Maybe some of like the South American ones, you'll be able to find that too as well.
100%. Definitely need to find it.
And when you crack that open, it'll give you a little taste of Brazil.
That's right. So. Hit that like button, guys. If you enjoyed this little video, hit that like button.
If you've been watching this long and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe to Ivan's channel. Right now, this helps. A lot of you guys I found out watch my stuff, but nope, a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. That it helps the channel grow, and obviously other people to be able to find it too. So it's free to subscribe, just so you know. Okay, we're not charging you anything to subscribe, and it's also free to like the video. So if you guys take that time, man, it'll really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Onward, let's go, brother.
Let's go.
Got my brother in the Guaranas. Remember, Guaraná, okay?
Guaraná.
Or go back and watch the video and see what you're drinking, just in case you forget what the can looks like.
100%.
You know what I mean? All right, man. It's cool. Look, you have the Brazilian flag up here. I think that's probably the Sao Paulo flag, one of those.
Yeah,
and then,
the one to the right with the black stripes.
Oh, one to the right with the black stripes, and then the other one's probably like the district or whatever. Let's go.
This is nice.
All right.
Man, you can finally walk in here.
Right.
Yo, this is crazy.
If you see earlier what we were in, where it was kind of like sardines in a can, and then even a spot to sit down and eat. That changes the whole vibe. You can't even sit down to eat, or you can't enjoy yourself.
Too many people pushing you.
Exactly, and then the wait time for the food, and so this is where I wish we would have known. If it was a little bit closer, we could have walked and sat down and ate.
Exactly.
But I agree. To each its own, you know what I mean? There's no really plan. Sometimes when you're on these occasions, you can't just plan every little thing and have every itinerary and structure. So, some things are just not unplanned and you just kind of have to do it. Go with it. Sometimes you got to eat standing up. Sometimes you got to eat in a corner. So, let's go, man.
So, I'm very curious, one thing for your viewers. You've done recently, Sao Paulo, of course, we're here, and Rio. And I always say people identify either as all about Rio or all about Sao Paulo. And I noticed that people have preferences, very strong preferences for whatever reason. What is your preference and what?
I love Sao Paulo. However, you know what I'm saying, and Sao Paulo, people from there, don't take this as any offense. I love Rio because I love beaches. I love being closer to the water. I love being close to the ocean. And then when I go on vacation, just when my feet hit the sand, I just feel that energy, you know what I mean? That hippie vibe with me connects with the soil and connects with the ocean, and just hearing it, closing my eyes, it's a different thing for me. 100%. Now I will say this, I could probably stay here in Sao Paulo longer than I could stay in Rio, because Rio was taxing. It's like for me or anyone else in the U.S. being in Miami. Most people can't live in Miami. They can only go there for a couple days in vacation because it will drain you financially and it will drain you just because you're right by the beach.
That's right.
So the parties are nonstop.
Yes.
So you also have to be like, there's a lot of people that I know that live in Rio that say I had to move out of Rio because me being a resident even here, I couldn't even stay that long.
That's right.
So it was time to go to another city.
Yeah.
We have friends that live in Rio who say, you know what, we live an hour away, we live 30 minutes away, we live farther away because we can't be right in the heart of the city. Yeah. It's very taxing, on you.
Very true.
If that answers the question, I don't know if I answered it.
It does. No, it absolutely does. It answers the question. It's just, I asked that question so people who are thinking about coming to Brazil and don't know, the difference between the two cities, I definitely recommend both. But yeah, if you want to go to the beach, the one thing this city is missing is access to the ocean, but you have that in Rio. But be ready for that heat too, though. Man, it's hot.
Yeah, I love the heat. Now, if this city had a beach, I might jump ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, and I think I can see why you like this. Yeah. It's very metropolitan. You see the buildings. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's not just all the beach life where the stuff's over here.
Yes.
You can walk into a building, there's air conditioning, you're not just walking down this long strip and the sun is just beating down on you. And this is a financial district, you know what I mean? So culinary-wise, you're gonna try a lot of different style food, a lot of more options. So I can see why you like, not a knock on Sao Paulo, man. I love it, Like I said, this is my first time here, so I'm learning as I walk and see things. Makes sense. And I'll definitely come back here again.
Absolutely.
Sure, yes.
Right.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Of course. All right. Shout out to Brazil.
Yeah, let's do it, baby. But is there a particular place or an area that we're
basically getting lost in the financial
Right.
I don't know the streets like that, so wherever the wind blows is where we're gonna end up.
It's blowing this direction right now. That's what that is. You feel that breeze? Yes. My little pun right there. Definitely feel that breeze. This is much cooler now. We're getting down in the heart too as well. So. You're always gonna have one of those in every country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some guy trying to preach the gospel. All right, say something. I got to talk over this music because I hear it playing right now.
Exactly.
But for those of you who are at home, missing your American thing, you got a Burger King right over there. I don't. You know me, right? I told you I hate eating
fast food.
Yes, especially Americans like style fast food. It's just I can eat that anytime, and although it may be better over here, I just don't.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing, and I don't want.
So much more to eat.
I don't want anything to be reminded of like back home. When I'm away, I want to feel like I'm one of the locals, or like I live here. Yeah. So I just stay away from those things. I don't even eat those places when I'm back home.
Yeah.
So, but for those of you, some people who are really picky eaters who only eat like things like that.
Yeah.
There's your Burger King.
Nice.
All right, as they say, guys, when in Rome or when in Brazil, you drink caipirinhas. No matter what city we're in or where we are, we gotta have one of these, right? And interesting enough, there's like an ice cream on top. I've never seen that before. I've had many caipirinhas in my life, but I've never seen it. I don't know if it's like an alcohol flavored, like frozen caipirinha. You know what I mean?
You have the flavor.
Oh, you tried it already? Oh, okay. Let me try it. It's like a frozen caipirinha. Popsicle stick, I just put it in the freezer. But you still taste the liquor and everything in it. But not like hit you in the face though. On a day like this, man, it's perfect, man. Pull you off.
It's really hot.
Right, exactly. Really, really good. Cheers, guys. Cheers to you, brother.